Subscriber count doesn't equal money in the bank. That's why if you want to turn your YouTube channel into a profitable, sustainable business, it's time to forget all about those vanity metrics and do these two things instead. I'm Rachel Harrison's son, and I help people like you build and scale a sustainable online business to 6 figures and beyond. No matter your channel size, the most profitable ones pursue 2 distinct types of revenue. Number 1 is direct revenue. Now, this is money that's generated directly from the channel itself through the YouTube Partner Program. Once your channel is monetized, and we're going to get into how to do that in just a second, you're going to get paid by the advertisers who place their ads at the beginning and throughout your videos. Number 2 is indirect revenue, and this is the bigger opportunity to make money, especially if you're a smaller channel. Indirect revenue is money that's generated from additional income streams that you create. It's revenue that's made possible because of your channel, but doesn't come directly from your channel. Your goal is to squeeze as much juice as possible from both revenue sources. There's a mindset shift that needs to take place in order for you to do that, and that is to start thinking about yourself as an entrepreneur first and a creator second. As a creator, your focus is probably a little bit more on the craft of creating video content. You might have a tendency to treat your channel a little bit more like a hobby, creating content only when you feel inspired. You might get hung up on vanity metrics like subscriber count or views, and so you create content to optimize those particular metrics only. Now, as an entrepreneur, your mindset is that of a business owner. And business owners know that a business can only exist if it's making money and turning a profit. And so rather than optimizing for vanity metrics like subscriber count or views, an entrepreneur is optimizing for metrics like lead generation and sales. And they do this by creating valuable content that meets the specific needs of a very specific audience. They prioritize systems, consistency, and revenue growth. And they know that leveraging a small number of highly targeted channel subscribers is way more effective than having a large pool of minimally engaged subscribers who don't actually turn out to be that channel owner's ideal customers. Now, of course, shaking off the attachment to vanity metrics can be really hard. Personally, I have wanted to see my own channel hit 100,000 subscribers for months, but I know that while hitting 100,000 subs is going to be really good for my ego, it's not necessarily going to translate into a revenue explosion. Now, regardless of my subscriber count today, I had my first 6-figure year as a YouTuber at the end of 2020 when I had just 16,000 subscribers, which I think most people would consider to be a smaller channel. And only a very small portion of it came from the channel itself. Let's go ahead and get into some detail as to how to go about building your direct and your indirect revenue streams, and we'll talk about direct revenue first. Now, your first goal is to start generating money directly from YouTube. Now remember, direct revenue is money that you make directly from your channel itself. And to do that, you need to join the YouTube Partner Program. After you've joined the YouTube Partner Program, you're going to have access to all of their monetization features. But the feature that's most likely to bring in the most revenue are the watch page ads. These are the ads that play before and during your videos. You'll be eligible to join the YouTube Partner Program once you've accumulated 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time hours over the last 12 months, or 10 million shorts views over the last 90 days. And to reach this eligibility as quickly as possible, you want to do these 4 things. Number 1, find your niche. So in the beginning, it's likely that you're not going to have a very clear sense of exactly what you want to focus on with your channel, and that is completely okay. Take some time to experiment so that you can get a feel for what you like to talk about and which videos resonate the most with your viewers. But once you get a sense of what types of videos are resonating the most, go all in on that main topic. Now, I know that can be difficult for some of us who like to talk about all sorts of things, but when you stick to one main topic, the YouTube algorithm is going to start to understand what your channel is about and is going to respond by serving up your videos to the exact people who've previously shown an interest in that topic, which ends up drawing in more viewers. Now, conversely, if you're all over the map with your topics, the algorithm isn't going to know who to show your videos to, so they end up getting seen by much fewer people. So just as a quick example here, when I started my channel, I talked exclusively about low content publishing. So the algorithm knew exactly what my videos were and who they were for, and they served them up to the right people. Now, consequently, my channel ended up growing fairly quickly. But take a look here at what happened when I started creating videos outside of that topic. Not only did it confuse the algorithm, But it probably confused a lot of my subscribers as well, because it was really outside the norm of what I normally posted and what they subscribed to my channel for. Now, because I'd already established myself, I felt like I did have a little bit of latitude to experiment and take that risk in the name of moving into some new territory with my business. But it can really be derailing if you do this when you're first starting out and trying to establish yourself. So as difficult as it is, you really do want to double down on the topics that are doing the best on your channel. Number 2 is to focus on solving your viewers' problems. Now, all businesses have to do one of two things in order to make money. They either need to solve a problem or fulfill a desire. And when people come to YouTube, they come to YouTube for one of two reasons. They're looking for information on how to solve a specific problem, like how to install drywall, how to self-publish a book, find out which smartphone to buy next, or how to be more productive. Or they're here to be entertained by watching something informative or funny or just otherwise attention-grabbing. Now, there are definitely entertainment-based YouTube channels that make a lot of money. Mr. Beast is probably the best example of this, being, I think, probably still the biggest YouTube channel in existence. But it is going to be much easier to create a profitable and sustainable business if you focus on solving your viewers' problems, because that is how you're going to start generating indirect revenue in the next step. So when you're creating your content, think about what problem your video is going to aim to solve. Now, a good place to start here is to write up a list of the top 10 problems that people who watch your videos face when it comes to your channel's niche, and then create videos that aim to help your viewers solve those problems. I'll just show you a few examples here of my own first YouTube videos. So I had how to make your own book cover in under 10 minutes using Canva, the top 5 low content publishing mistakes, the top 7 reasons your low content books aren't selling, and systems for creating a successful low content publishing business. These were all questions and problems that people watching the content on my channel were dealing with. And so these are the videos that I created, and they were videos that these people actually wanted to watch, and so they did. Taking this approach is going to help you build that authority and the credibility in your niche and keep your viewers coming back for more. Number 3, focus on your thumbnail, your title, and your hook. This is probably the one area that I got really wrong in the beginning, and I think it's where a lot of other new channels go wrong as well. We tend to spend a ton of time on the content of our videos, which is awesome, but we completely neglect how we package up and present those videos to everyone on YouTube, which is with our title, our thumbnail, and a hook. We're told never to judge a book by its cover, but of course, that is exactly what we all do all the time. No one's gonna buy a delicious box of super high quality chocolates if the whole thing is wrapped up in toilet paper. And the same goes for our videos. Your video could be really awesome, but if the thumbnail sucks, no one's gonna click on it. You also wanna keep the flow of the viewer in mind. When a person's scrolling YouTube, the first thing they see is the thumbnail. If the thumbnail isn't engaging, that person is just gonna scroll right past. But if it catches that person's eye and sparks some curiosity, the next thing they're going to do is read the title so that they can see if it's really something that they wanna watch. And if the title's intriguing enough, then they're gonna click on the video. And this is where the hook comes in. Your hook is what's gonna grab your viewer's attention in that first few seconds and compel them to watch further. Now, if you can do those 3 things, much more people are gonna end up watching your videos. Number 4 is to post consistently. This is the final tip to boost your direct YouTube revenue. You wanna post on a consistent basis, ideally at least once per week. The more high quality videos you post, the more videos your growing audience will have to watch, the more watch time you'll accumulate, and the more you'll end up getting paid. And remember, your videos don't have to be perfect. In fact, it's likely that your first few dozen videos are going to absolutely suck. But the only way your videos are going to start to not suck is by creating more and more videos. Like, just go back and look at how terrible my first videos were. They are embarrassing. And yours are probably gonna be embarrassing too, but you do have to allow yourself those crappy videos. When I first started, I just told myself that I was going to allow my first 100 videos to suck. Pressure off. I could do my best, knowing my best was probably gonna be crap, but also knowing that they would just naturally get better over time, and thankfully they did. I'm past 160 videos by now, and still I'm trying to improve my videos all the time because there's always going to be room for further improvement. Okay, let's get into indirect revenue. This is where the real magic happens when it comes to dramatically increasing your overall revenue. Number one, you want to build an email list. Now, in order to nurture your relationship with your viewers, as well as having a way to market your future products and services, which we're going to get into next, you need to build an email list. And you do this by creating a high-value lead magnet that helps to solve a problem that your viewers are struggling with, and then offering that lead magnet to your viewers when you create your videos. Now, this lead magnet could be a free guide, it could be a cheat sheet, a checklist, a template, a helpful video or audio, or anything else that you think your viewers are going to find useful. Once your viewer downloads your lead magnet, now they're on your email list. And you can start to nurture that relationship through weekly emails where you share other useful information. Or you can even promote your weekly YouTube videos through an email. Now, while we're on the topic of how to start generating indirect revenue from your channel, if you are a solopreneur in those early stages of online business and you're feeling overwhelmed about what steps to take first to start making money faster, you want to download my free guide, The 6-Figure Online Business Startup Blueprint, down in the description below. This guide is going to take you through all of the steps of starting an online business, from idea generation all the way right through to creating an offer and then marketing it to your audience, so do check it out. And that was an example of how I use lead magnets to build my own email list. Number two is to create an additional income stream. So once you've started to build your email list, you are ready to start making some indirect revenue, and you've got quite a few options. The quickest way to start making money is through coaching, consulting, or even done-for-you services. So for example, if your channel is about how to grow on social media, maybe you could offer social media management services. Or if your channel is about investing in real estate, maybe you could offer some one-on-one coaching or consulting services to people who want to grow their real estate portfolio. Now, another quick way to start generating money is to become an affiliate partner for someone else who already has a product to sell. And then you can create some reviews or how-to type videos on that specific product, leaving your affiliate link in the description. For example, I am an affiliate partner for Publisher Rocket, which is my favorite keyword research tool for self-publishing. And I'm also an affiliate for Creative Fabrica, which is a design resource site that I promote as well. So I have created numerous review and how-to videos of those products on this channel, and then I leave my affiliate link in the description below. And this is a really easy way to generate extra revenue, and it's actually generated quite a bit of revenue for me. Now, when you do this, just be sure that you're only promoting products that you've personally used and can truthfully recommend, and always disclose in your description that it's an affiliate link. Digital products are another great revenue option. You can create smaller digital products like templates, or bigger ones like online courses, which for me, that is my number one revenue stream at this point. Lots of people come to my channel to learn about low content publishing, and so it's easy to market my online course, Low Content Profits Academy, to people who are here for exactly that reason. Memberships or paid communities are another example, and of course sponsorships are a really great opportunity as well, but those do tend to come a little bit later on when your channel gets a little bit bigger. Now, just to illustrate how important building indirect revenue streams is if you really want to turn your channel into a way to start making serious money in the zone of 6 figures or more, this is what my gross income looks like when it's broken down into direct versus indirect revenue. I make way more money with indirect revenue even after being on YouTube for over 4 years, and even after I'm probably no longer considered a small channel. Now, this is how smaller channels can make dramatically more money than larger channels who are focused only on the revenue that they generate directly from their channel. Now, if you're a brand new YouTuber, or you're just thinking about starting a YouTube channel and you're having a hard time getting over some of those fears that all of us face when first starting out, watch How to Get Over the Fear of Starting a YouTube Channel next. And don't forget to download the 6-Figure Online Business Startup Blueprint if you're a solopreneur and want to get a solid overview of all of the steps involved in getting your business up and running. You can find that down in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.